Okay. So I was going to work on the roof of my truck today, but it's really hot out, which is ironic because I've been waiting for it to be hot and dry so that I could work on the roof, finish prepping it, and reseal the seam of the roof. But it's so hot that you could like cook an egg up there, and if I just like touch the inside walls of my truck, I can burn myself. So I don't want to go up there right now. I'm gonna have to wait till it gets a bit cooler. But what I do want to work on, which I've been thinking about for a while, and I've been kind of avoiding it, is building some roof bows. So this is a roof bow right here, the metal roof bows in the truck, and so basically it's like a roof beam that's slightly rounded, a bit higher in the middle, so that the roof, the metal piece, the aluminum piece on the roof is slightly rounded so that water will run off. And what I discovered about my truck after I got it was that I think somebody got into an accident and hit the top of the truck. That's where there are some holes in them that I have to fix, or holes in the box. And I think it kind of smushed the front part of the roof back a bit, and so the roof is nicely rounded here, no problem, but about halfway up it starts getting a little less rounded, and it gets worse as you go up to the front of the truck. And so I was talking to a guy at like a truck roof fixing place, and he suggested that I build some wooden roof bows when I'm framing the truck to try and push that roof back up so it's nice and rounded. And I did notice that when it's raining in here, that's where all the condensation comes through. Is just at the front. It gets worse as the roof becomes less rounded because water is just sitting on there, so it's seeping through as it sits there. So I need to do that, and actually it's probably better to do that before I seal the roof on the outside, because it might end up, probably not, but it might end up pushing the edges of the roof up a bit too, where there's holes in the seam, in which case I'll have to attend to those when I'm sealing it. I don't know if it really makes a difference which one I do before or after. Probably not much of a difference, if anything. But that's what I'm going to work on today. So I'm going to get some 2x3s and basically just cut like a rounded part on one side of the wide part of it, and stick it up there somehow, and hopefully it'll be strong enough and elevated enough that it can push the roof up to a more convex position.
That's in terms of the market, and we also culture, a culture in which donuts are appreciated.
So right now I'm just cutting the end so that it can fit into this space that's at the top of the wall, which I'll show you a close-up of that later when I'm getting it up there. I don't really know what I'm doing. What drives me nuts about the jigsaw is it's really freaking loud, and when I'm used to working with a skill saw or a circular saw, the jigsaw is just like so much more work to cut through stuff. I just got a new blade, and honestly it doesn't really feel that great to me, but I guess I'm just not used to using a jigsaw. So I'm just going to clamp this down because it's like vibrating all over the place, and it's so loud. My back doors are open. I always worry that I'm making too much of a racket with the neighbors. My God, this is... I could probably cut this more efficiently by hand, to be honest. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go get a handsaw. I don't like using a jigsaw. It just doesn't feel right. awkward position. You know, this is dumb. I'm gonna use my skill saw. Don't try this at home. This is not a how-to video. What I need to do is cut this on an angle. Obviously not really planning this out very carefully. I'm just cutting and seeing how it fits. Prototype. Think prototype. Okay. Just like that. There. Think prototype. Yeah, baby. Wow, what the hell? I don't want to cut through this. Come on, you wimpy little thing. Ah, go Ryobi. Kidding me? Seriously? That sucks. I don't know what the problem is. Fucking thing. Well, it's good at crosscuts. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see if this... I know it's not a bow shape yet. Just want to see what I have to do to make that really happen. It's less than 3 inches. Stuff on top, which I could. That was probably the way to go, actually.